Yo, Cowboys fans, hey, feeling good on this Wednesday. Ready to talk ball. I really want to just jump right into it, but you guys know how it is. Gotta do the housekeeping things. Now, you guys been following my journey. It's music, it's creation, it's making beats, it's playing drums, and it's coaching football. If you guys feel it in your heart, go look on the Bowie Broncos 8U page on Instagram. All right, follow the journey. See where we've come from. This is our first year in Metro AYF. So that's the Metro Division in the Maryland, the greater Washington area, Washington, D.C. area, Maryland Metro. So you're playing teams from D.C., Maryland, and then we went down to regionals, played some teams from, played a team from North Carolina. Now we won all that. Like we literally won that division first year, 8U, which, believe it or not, is very competitive. 8-year-old football is competitive in this area. Like 8-year-old tackle is crazy. All right, and we work really hard to get to where we are. So if you want to donate $5, $10, $2, the GoFundMe link is in the description box. Y'all do it for me, man. Like, just help your boy out. All right. Number two, make sure you guys are streaming the album. Work very hard on that. And the CDs are on the way for those of you guys who follow me on Sportscaster. I just haven't had a chance to mail them out. Been doing a bunch of things, but they are on the way. I have everybody listed, so I haven't forgot about that. Don't forget Sportscaster. Right after this, I'm going live on Sportscaster. All right, guys, I want to talk about cableforcheap.com. Listen, I stand by this product. Point blank, period. This is the best thing since sliced bread. I'm telling you now, the split screen, the sporting events, the pay-per-view, the movies, I put it like this, I can't even get the words out because I'm that excited to tell you guys about Cable for Cheap. All you have to do is look at the link in my description and it explains everything that you'll need to get signed up. The packages are outstanding, especially considering what you're going to pay for regular cable, all these other subscriptions. Nothing will have the amenities and the works and the split screen and everything that you need in one place. Cable for Cheap, live sports. If you love NFL, NBA, NHL, hockey, movies, anything you could think of, Cable for Cheap has it. You guys need to get it. Click the link in my description. Peace. So once you see this video, head over to Sportscaster, follow me because that's where I live stream all the games. Where it's basically me kind of watching. You guys give your input. I answer questions. I go off. I go crazy. I try to coach from there. So got the housekeeping things out the way. If you guys find it in your heart, man, please go and support. Let's talk about why I do think. I just feel I had this weird confidence that the Cowboys are going to beat the Patriots. All right, first of all, these aren't the Patriots of old where Tom Brady's throwing 300 a game. Now, let me actually backtrack. I will never in my life disrespect a one Tom Brady. I love his story. I love his edge. I love the way he takes care of his body. He's drinking smoothies all the time. He doesn't, do a lot of sugar. I mean, Tom he's a professional. If there's a professional, it's Tom Brady. Period. In the league, he's really taking his job serious. And that's because he came from nothing. A lot like Dak Prescott. Nothing was given to him. He fell into a good opportunity, as do most of us. At some point in life, you're gonna get an opportunity, and what you do with it is on you. Are you in shape? Are you prepared? Do you know how to talk to people? Do you know how to work hard? Tom works his ass off, and I give it to him. For him to be, 42? I mean, he's still definitely like a top-tier quarterback. He's just not the same player. All right? And what I'm noticing, I went through some of his game logs, and he has a couple 300s in there. But the QBR is not there. Okay? And QBR is a stat compiled of completion percentage, how much you throw the ball, all this fun stuff. And I see a Dak Prescott, all right, 21 TDs, 9 picks. Wrote some notes down, guys, so I'm looking at it. I'm not, an encyclopedia. I don't know it all. And then, to Tom Brady's 14 TDs and 5 INTs. So Dak right now, whether people want to hear this or not, is the more efficient player. It just is what it is. And even late in the Philly game, it was more about what Philly couldn't do versus what Tom Brady and the Patriots did. All right, you got to understand that in that game against a so-so Philly defense, good front, secondary not great. All right, they can only throw for one touchdown to Philip Dorsett. Okay, and you got to remember, this is the team in the Cowboys that historically, over the last 10 years, there's been some bad letdowns in some games that they shouldn't have even been in, i.e. the Lions playing against this is a tongue twister, Jeff Driscoll. And he's out there looking like freaking Michael Vick. He's running, he's making throws. Cowboys fall asleep. That's what they do. But when they have a big game and they need to prepare for a team like the Patriots, where the Patriots, I don't know what the line is. I think they're favored probably by 2, 3 maybe. Trust and believe. Saints from a year ago. You think back to when they went to Seattle and beat Seattle when they had the Legion of Boom. Trust me when I tell you, this Cowboys team will be ready. I don't know why. There's no rhyme or reason for it. There's no X's and O's for it. This Cowboys team will be ready. Jason Garrett has a funny way of not being prepared for the Lions, but being prepared for better competition. It just is what it is. Now, the coaching battle still it's going to go to Bill Belichick. And as I segue to, how you really want to attack the Patriots, there are a few ways you want to attack this team, and I watched it on film. I watched it this game was an ugly win for the Patriots. But when you go back and you watch that Baltimore win, where Baltimore really beat the Patriots up, that's how you want to attack them, and I'll get to some of that. But this team is beatable. I actually think that we should be favored. Like, I'm very confident. If we don't win, it's because of stuff that we do. All right? It's us not being prepared. And, I kind of want to talk about Chris Richard's defense real quick. Because it's Chris Richard's, the same Chris Richard that we all love. But I got to hold his feet to the fire. When Rod Marinelli had this defense, it just seemed a little bit more sharp. It did. Now, I don't know what's going on with that. You guys kind of chime in on that. But I feel like Rod had them more prepared. Now, he wasn't as multiple in his looks. It was a lot of cover 2 and keep everything in front of you. But the team tackled better. They were in their assignment. They were more assigned. They were just more assigned. They played better football. I'm not going to harp too much on it because, again, but I just feel like they played a little stouter when Rod had them. Now, they weren't as multiple and they were a little bit more, you could kind of tell what they wanted to do, but they tackled better. You all right? They really did. They weren't caught off guard as much. It wasn't those Jalen Smith blitzes all the time and he's getting washed and he's not getting home. Just something to think about. Now, let's segue to how you need to attack this Patriots team. Right now, the strongest position group on this team is that defense. The secondary is out of sight. McCourty, both McCourty brothers in that secondary, and Stephon Gilmore is, for my money, a top 3 corner right now. So, Bill Belichick is going to take away what you do best. He's going to take away Ezekiel Elliott, which the Lions did it. Matt Patricia, from that Bill Belichick regime. All right, Matt Patricia kind of probably is giving Bill a game plan of what you want to do against Zeke, and you still got to run the ball. And then obviously Coop. Coop will have an overhang. For those of you who don't know what an overhang is, basically just help over the top, and they'll take away what he wants. He'll still be able to get his comebacks and his short stuff, but they're not going to let Coop get behind him. No, sir. You can forget it. They have good safety play. They have good D-line play, and they're extremely smart. You turn on film. They turn the ball over extremely well. I think they're leading the league in turnovers caused, and I think they score. Like, they're scoring defense. These guys, it's a Bill Belichick masterpiece once again. That being said, if you watch the Baltimore Ravens versus New England Patriots game, obviously we don't have a Lamar Jackson. Dak is in the class, but he's just not that type of athlete. He's not that shifty. But Dak can do some things with his arm that Lamar can't. And Dallas has some weapons that Baltimore just doesn't. I like Willie Snead. I like Hollywood Brown. Dallas has better weapons. His name is Randall Cobb. His name is Michael Gallup. These two got to be your breadwinners. I like the other McCourty. I think it's Jason McCourty. Attack him. Okay? Attack him. Michael Gallup, it's time for you to make your money. Okay? Randall Cobb, it's time for you to eat. Do what the Patriots are going to do to you and use your slot player. Okay? Another thing, you have to get creative in the way that you get Tony Pollard. Yes, not Ezekiel Elliott. Tony Pollard, the football. I think I saw a stat where it said if Tony Pollard has over 6 touches, the Cowboys are 6-0. I like what Dallas did this past weekend. Let Zeke sit on the bench for a series. It just has to happen. You need a change of pace. You need a pinch hitter. You need somebody who can come in and kind of change. You know, Zeke is boom, boom, boom. Then you need somebody to throw the hook, okay? You know, the jab, you go to the body. Now you got to see the hook because Zeke is just a battering ram. I like when Zeke is blocking. Zeke as a lead blocker isn't bad because he's so physical. But Tony has a little more scat. He has a little more juice. And I think that's where you can put these linebackers, Jamie Collins. Now, Jamie Collins isn't without flaws. He's one of my favorite players. But, you know, in Cleveland, then he came back. He isn't without flaws, all right? So you can attack these linebackers, and that's what I want to do. I want to get, you know, Tony Pollard on the move. I want to do some things. I like the little shovel look that they gave him, the little quick toss. It looked like it was a jet motion. I want to see all of that because you want to keep this defense in stress. You want to be, you know, misdirection, little things, something extra. I like when they snuck Tavon Austin out in that against what game was that? My mind is, I think it was the Eagles game. Be multiple in how you attack them. All right, and then when it's time to batter. That being said, let's switch it over to how you want to stop the GOAT that is Tom Brady. Hit him, get near him. All right, Robert Quinn, Michael Bennett, DeMarcus Lawrence, make money, eat. All right. I turned on the film and I'm watching Philly just give him fits, just get in his wheelhouse. And that's what you got to do against Tom. You have to do that against Tom because if he starts hearing ghosts, if he starts hearing, oh, he ain't going to run Tom 45 years old. He almost 50. He ain't going nowhere. It's a couple plays you just see Tom just bow out. You're like, I'm done. All right, so these are a couple things that I just think that this Cowboys team is built to beat this Patriots team. Now, will they execute? They don't, I'm a fool, and you guys are going to come back to this video and say I'm a fool. But I just got a really good feeling about this game. You guys let me know what you think. It's your boy Foots as always. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Listen, I'm heading over to Sportscaster right now. I'm going to do a live stream. You guys support the GoFundMe. Make sure you guys check in for cable for cheap. Listen, that cable for cheap, it's my TV's not on right now, but when I do turn it on, I'm going to be watching all this NBA stuff. It's mind-blowing how much stuff you get. So you guys let me know. As always, thank you for liking and subscribing. Footsie out.